What's up everybody? Today we are having a volunteer day here over at OutFast Realty and Investments, and we picked one really close to home and literally close to home at our office. We're here at the Humane Society today. We're big fans of the Humane Society and what they do here because almost every single one of our team members here at OutFast are huge dog lovers and pet lovers in general. So we couldn't think of a better place to be than giving up our time on this great, beautiful Thursday morning here in Tampa, Florida, other than being here at the Humane Society of Tampa Bay.
Biscuit. He's 10 months and weighs 54 and he's strong as I don't know what.
So we wanted to thank the Humane Society for having us out here today. We find it so important to be able to give back to our community, to something we really care about. And you know, now that we know that one of their main goals is to raise $11 million to build this awesome new facility right behind us, we're gonna do everything we can to help promote the Humane Society, all the events that they have. We're looking forward to being close partners with Humane Society. So on to the next stop. We have a lot more to go today. All right, y'all, if you remember from last month's episode, we started the renovation on this new project. Why do I do this to myself? So one thing that kind of sucks about this business, right? You know, finding good deals are really hard to find on the MLS where you get inspection periods. This was from a wholesaler, you know, there's no inspection period. You get a quick walkthrough, you get a better deal buying off market, but you also take a much bigger risk. That's why you always got to get some other, you know, eyes on a property too, because my idea was terrible actually when I had to look at it. So I want to take you guys on a quick walkthrough of the property. Let's go. So as you guys can see, this house is a complete transformation. Man, we did an awesome job here. I decided to go with the two-tone. That's kind of a hot thing right now here in the area. And so I went two-tone with the gray and the white, new faucet, all new stainless steel appliances. This kitchen is just Mac Daddy. So we also completely remodeled the bathroom here. Here's one of the bedrooms as well. This is gonna be a great little, either an office or one of the bedrooms that you can have your kids in. It's a great space. So I'm gonna take you guys through the numbers on this project in just a little bit, but I wanna just make sure you guys understand how excited and how thrilled I am with how this project turned out. So I really hope you enjoyed seeing the transformation from just a few weeks ago to what it looks like right now. What I wanted to do is go over the true numbers of what this project took to get done. So we bought this house for $85,000. We spent $2,000 in closing costs on the purchase side. Unfortunately, we did go over budget on this a little bit because we had some unknowns pop up in the middle of the rehab. We also did a little bit of higher upgrades than we were planning on. So we ended up hitting $26,000 and some change on the final number for the rehab. What's really cool about this project though is we had an ARV and after repaired value pegged at around $145,000 to up to $150,000. From the time we bought the house until right now, the prices in this neighborhood have skyrocketed. The list price that we've decided to do for this house is actually now $169,999, which is actually underpriced for this neighborhood now because there's houses that have sold for a little bit higher than that in this neighborhood, very similar finishes. So we totally expect this house to go fast. We're having our first open house this weekend. It's the first weekend on the market, so I really do not expect it to last much past the weekend, if at all past the weekend. So we'll see you guys in the next house. Home away from home. All right, now let's go fix this house. All right, y'all, so now I'm out here at a townhouse I just purchased from a TV Rehab member last Friday. Today's Thursday, so it's been less than a week. We are completely finished now. Got back from Home Depot here, put in doorknobs throughout the house, cleaned cleaned up a little bit, added some caulk in some spots, and now this house is completely show ready. Had the cleaning crew come through, had the photographer come through. This house is ready literally in less than 1 week. We bought this townhouse for $85,000 plus a little bit of closing costs, so I think we're all in for $86,000. Where our budget is $6,500 for new paint, new carpet, new stainless steel appliances, and all these little miscellaneous things here. And we actually, I believe, we're right under our budget, including the cleaning fee and everything. So we plan on listing this townhouse today for $130,000. It's going to go on the market tonight. Should be sold within about 2 to 3 weeks on the market. Can't wait to update you guys on how it goes on the next webisode. But let's take a quick tour of the property.
It was not.
All right, so this is probably the easiest flip I've ever done. Again, I told you we're doing $6,500 is our budget. This house was already in great shape. All we really did is paint on the walls, the trim, the doors. We put all new carpet downstairs here. We put all new vinyl here in the kitchen and the bathrooms upstairs. Just brand new, beautiful stainless steel appliances, a deep clean, and that's pretty much it. We didn't really have to do a whole lot, but we're gonna make a lot of money on it. So this house is freaking sweet. For $130,000, you can't go wrong.
This is our money.
Show us the guns, brah.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of the OutFast podcast. Today, again, I have with me my partner, Jeremy Cloder.
What's
Producer, Jeremy Griffin.
Jeremy Griffin in the house.
Woo-woo. And today on this podcast, it's going to be a pretty kind of a quickie, about 20-30 minutes or so. So if you guys have been finding value in this podcast, please make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes, and you please give us a 5-star rating, and then give us a 1 or 2 sentence review on what you thought about the podcast so far. It really does help us a lot. So yeah, I mean, you know, that house was really cool because I was telling Colin today when we went and filmed over there, you know, night and day difference, obviously.
Right.
But what's been crazy is this market is still, you know, we had Rick and Sam over here last time about the market correction possibly in the next 6 months to 2 years. It's not happening over there, man, because by the time we bought that house to the time we listed it this week, the after repaired value went up from 145, 150 at the max value. I thought I was going to be able to push it to 150. Dude, the comps are coming in at like 180.
Wow.
So I didn't want to like push it, and I don't want it to sit too long, so I listed it aggressively at 169.
Right.
But dude, it's gonna sell really quick. So that's the whole point.
You guys think by the end of the weekend you'll have a couple of?
I would be shocked if we don't have at least one solid offer by the end of the weekend.
Very cool.
Yeah, open houses on Sunday, so I'm sure you know, open houses on Sundays always kind of make me feel weary because I feel like the buyer's agents know better than to wait till Sunday. If you want to go see this house and get it under contract, you got to go Saturday. So I mean, Jacob will host an open house either way, but he may already be under contract on Sunday, which is what I'm hoping for. So just got a lead on our Facebook Live of the podcast from someone that needs to sell their house. So gonna check it out and see if something we can't buy from them. So that's pretty freaking awesome. All right, guys, so tonight we're going to go over rehabbing 101, and I want to make sure you guys understand that's just the basics of rehabbing houses. You have to determine your after repaired value, also known as your ARV. That's the first and foremost. I don't give a shit what any realtor tells you the house is worth. You have to learn how to figure this number out. You can use the data that they give you, but do not rely on one realtor to tell you this, because guess what? They're just hoping that you're going to buy this deal from them, whether it's on the MLS or off through a wholesaler, and they're hoping that you're going to list it with them on the back end. So if you buy it, it's just like a guaranteed money for them in the back end, right? So don't ever trust anybody else but yourself to run those numbers, or at least determine how to determine that number. Guys, putting stuff on social media is fantastic too. There are all sorts of real estate investor groups out there. Be wary of some. Also be wary of guys that want to lend you money with a Gmail address, and also want to lend you money, up, and they want you to pay an upfront fee. And with that, our meeting is adjourned. So I hope you guys got some information on that. So today was one of those days that was kind of an unconventional day here at OutFast. You know, we did the volunteering with the Humane Society, which was a blast. Can't wait to do that again with those guys. Got to see a couple of the properties. I wish we could have done a little bit more, but there's just not enough hours in the day because we still had to do the podcast, which was freaking awesome. People on Facebook Live absolutely loved it. So if you missed it, make sure you subscribe to that on YouTube. But the meeting tonight was fantastic. People came up to me afterwards and were like, you know, this is one of the best rehabbing seminars they've been to. So hopefully you guys can come out to the event that we're having on March 15th and 16th at our office here in Tampa to learn all the ins and outs about rehabbing houses. So we hope to see you guys on the next episode. Catch you later. So if you guys remember last month when we, So if you guys remember last month's webisode where we talked about the day we purchased this house, hang on. Nope. All right, so I guess, all right, so I really hope you, God. All right, so I got, God, I keep saying this. All right, guys, here we find so much, no, do that again. All right, y'all, if you remember, we started nope.